Invercargill and their big Diamonds Day, second biggest meeting I think they have down here. Richard Bromley joins me. Firstly, Richard, welcome back to Campbell's Comments, mate.
Absolutely, pleasure to be here.
What a place the south is. I've been fortunate enough to be down here since Wednesday, and like all of New Zealand, I think the people just been outstanding. The trainers, the facilities, it's just mind-blowing what they have down here.
I'm picking you've been well looked after. The hospitality down here is just second to none, isn't it?
The southern sushi, that's something I still can't get over, but other than that, everything else has been terrific.
Have you had a crack at the cheese rolls yet?
Well, that's the same thing. The Southland sushi,
right.
So and the cheese rolls. Everywhere I went, I don't want to see anymore.
No, exactly. I mean, the cheese rolls and the oysters and the crayfish, it's just, like you get well looked after down here. I mean, the southern hospitality, as you say, just second to none.
Training facilities and the property, and it's so good. You do the same as me. We like to be positive about the industry and find all the good, strong points. There's so much positivity down here. Some young people, boys and girls involved in the industry, which is great.
Yeah, absolutely. When you come down here, the whole force gets behind you, and you know you're going in the right direction. You're spot on.
Diamonds Day for the club here, it is big. It's great. There's a great incentive. I mean, hopefully a lady will be able to walk home with a diamond ring on the end of the finger and not have some guy get down on a knee, which would be good.
Absolutely. Got the diamond ring worth $5,500 to be won by a lady. Got the $250 Prezi card. There's other things you won during the day as well. So if you come along to enjoy the races, you're going to be winning some stuff as well, which is just great addition.
And great racing.
Absolutely. Some very good horses to be here, and they'll go further in their racing career.
Yeah, absolutely. Last week, caught up with you at Methven. You do a little bit of a different job there. You do the on-course MCing, but shorts and T-shirt, a little bit more laid back. But three wise men, well done to the club and well done for what they did, the initiative there and recognising the three guys. Firstly, from that point of view.
Yeah, the club's done a huge job there to get those three gentlemen to in one place. I mean, Maurice McKendry, Anthony Hurley and Ricky May, as you know, 10,000 plus wins between them. To get them involved in one day with that promotion, yeah, heads up to the club.
It was great, actually. I saw Morris beat Chris Elford the other day. I think they said there's over $11,000 in 11,000 wins between the two of them. It was the last race, I think, at Auckland the other night.
Yeah, incredible. I mean, we get Chris Elford over here. We know how good the puppet is. Get him amongst those top drivers. But Maury Mac getting the head over him there was really good to see. But it's a pleasure watching those top drivers drive. Methven,
beautiful track, beautiful facilities. Was not what I was expecting, the scenery. I went the scenic route home too. I encourage people to go there. But I think well done. Like I promote the sport, love to promote it and get the messaging out there. And we quite often, I'm going actually back to Horsham tomorrow for an Invitation Drivers Day where all the invited drivers will be driving against themselves. That concept that you guys came up with really had me thinking, and it's great because juniors had the opportunity of driving against the three most winningest drivers ever in New Zealand, and it's great.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, a lot of those guys will go home and think, crikey, back in middle of April 2023, I drove against those three top liners. So I mean, like, a bit of history there.
It's just a novel way. I don't know who came up with it, but I just think it's a novel way of embracing, I suppose, the superstars of our industry.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Michael Heenan mooted the idea a couple of years ago, and it's sort of come to fruition. It was cancelled because of COVID a year or so ago, but to actually make it real was a big highlight.
One I'm disappointed in was Johnny Morrison, and he knows this because I told him off after I interviewed him. Maurice McKendry won on his horse. But he actually won in Inky Lord's cart, and Inky Lord's cart was actually specially made for Inky Lord and Ricky May. So here's this one sulky that's won this day, and that sort of history, it'll never be repeated. It's just brilliant what can happen in these race days.
Yeah, no, there's a bit of history there. Johnny didn't tell you beforehand, which I think you got some photos afterwards. Yep. Yeah, but as you say, that cart was especially made for Inky and for Ricky. Yeah,
just brilliant. And in the interview I did with Ricky, the best horse he's ever been associated with was Inky. So it was just incredible.
When you think of the horses that Ricky has been associated with, to say that Inky was the best, I mean, that's huge.
Absolutely, mate. The day today, she's going to be full on 25-minute gaps, which is going to keep you on the hop. There's no worries there at all, but they're a lot of fun. You're going to get some very happy people. I know I've already interviewed, I think it was Fiona Spears, I think is their name. They're in race 2. They were the first people on the track. That's how keen they are. They're only half an hour up the road, and they were still here probably an hour and a half before they had to. The locals are so excited about it.
Well, that's the thing. They're really excited. I mean, there's a bit of a buzz around town. There's people on the flight down here. As you say, the crowd's building, so a good day for all. Going to be held.
Well done, mate. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for everything you do. You keep up the good work. Glad you got the pants on. I mean, I saw those legs, and we get arrested for indecent exposure in Australia. So I mean, you're lucky you're in New Zealand.
I know. I'll take that on board.
Thank you very much, mate.
No worries. Thanks.